19. First off, again, I've got g of x equals, and I'm going to have my three conditions. These actually aren't too bad. All right, so for the pink one, let's go green, yellow, pink. For the pink one, if you notice, x is at -1 or thereabouts. Try that again. There we go. Oh, it's close. All right. So I'm less than or equal to -1 because the point is filled in. For the yellow segment, I have an interval from 4 to 6. So that's 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6. And then, oops. And then, for the last one here, it's going to be right there at x equals 7. So that's going to be if x is greater than 7 because the circle is not filled in. All right, now we just have to write the equations. The first one's easy. It's a horizontal line, y equals 8, and that's all I need to put there. The second line, what I would do is I would draw this right on top of it, and it looks like the y-intercept is 0. The slope here, if I go up 4, right 2, because they all go by 2s, so the slope is 4 over 2, which is 2. So that's just 2x. The y-intercept is 0, so I don't have to put the plus 0. Now, for this last part, it's a little trickier. All right. For this last part, you have to pick a couple points and do your best to pick some points and come up with the slope and y-intercept. The issue is if I try to extend this down and see where it hits the y-axis, I'm not on the grid. So that's not going to work. So this is where I'm going to choose a couple points. I'm going to choose this point there, which is 7, -1, and I'm going to call this point 8, 1. And so what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to say 7, -1, and I'm going to say 8, 1. And from there, I'm going to come up with the slope and the y-intercept and solve an equation like we have before. So slope equals 1 minus -1 over 8 minus 7, which is 2. So what I have so far is y equals 2x plus b. And then it's just a matter of plugging one of the points in and seeing what I end up with. So I'm going to use the first one. Use -1 for y, plug in 7 for x, solve for b. And so I have b plus 14 equals -1. So b equals -15. So my equation is just y equals 2x minus 15. And this is what goes, let's see if I can shrink it down. It's going to go there. I didn't make enough room for it. So actually, let's just do this. Move this aside. Slide that right in there. So that's what number 19 is going to look like. Let's put all the work there so you can see it. And there's 19.